everyone, this is Lisa with the 5th card in the Valentine 14 card challenge. Let's get started. I've gone ahead and done a few things ahead of time so that this video would not be too long. Today's little note card is a 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 card, and it is made out of a sheet of Marina Mist cardstock, and the designer series paper on the top is raspberry crisp. I used teeny tiny wishes to put the sentiment here, thinking of you, and that was stamped using Pacific Point classic ink. I also, as you can see, I tore the edge of this, and then I used the Pacific Point ink to ink around the edges of this sheet of paper. I cut out 2 squares. The top one is the Marina Mist, and that was using the 1 1/4 inch square. And then the darker blue is Night of Navy cardstock, and it was cut using the 1 3/8 inch punch. And then using the Always stamp set, I used that stamp right there and stamped it using the Pacific Point classic ink onto a sheet of Whisper white paper, and then I punched that out using our 1 3/8 circle punch. 1 inch punch. And then the larger Night of Navy, I believe that's Night of Navy, blue cardstock was punched out in the 1 3/8 inch circle. And I put a couple of dimensionals on the back of that, and as you see, they're on the bottom because this layer adds a little bit of a dimension because it's layered and it's thick cardstock. So I only needed it there. And then I have some little hearts here. This is also the Blueberry Crisp Designer Series paper, and what this image is on that little heart and this little heart is just the flip side of this piece of paper right here. And then we have 2 little hearts cut out in Cherry Cobbler. The tiny heart was punched out using our heart-to-heart punch. The heart-to-heart punch has 3 hearts on it, different sizes, and I used the tiniest one. And then this heart was punched out using our small heart punch. This heart fits this itty bitty button from our itty bitty buttons collection, and you'll see how that's going to go on. Okay, so let me get my sheet of wax paper so that I can adhere all of these pieces together. Now, one thing I forgot to do with this square, because to me it was kind of plain and boring, I was going to send it through the Big Shot, through like the polka dot folder, so, but I forgot to do that. So let's see, I want that about right there, I think. Looks good. Oops, that was almost out of range. Yeah, I think I want it about right there. So I'm going to press that down. I'm going to go ahead and put the Always circle on, and then I'll be able to see how I want to place my hearts on there. And actually, you know what? I think I'm going to put another dimensional on that, because the cardstock didn't give it quite as much dimension as I thought, so I don't want that just floating in the air like that. There we go. Just like that. And then I'm going to take this heart. Oh, this heart is also from that heart-to-heart punch. I think I kind of want it angled, but I'm not going to push it down yet. Let's see. No. Kind of like that, I think. Kind of hard to see if I really like it that way from the angle that I am from the card. It's funny, you get these things exactly how you want it before you start videotaping, and then I think about it like that, okay. Then you start videotaping and things don't seem to work quite as well. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and adhere my, no, you know what, no I'm not. I'm going to adhere the heart to my project first. I was going to put it on the button first, but that might be harder to do. Okay. So that's not exactly how I had it. I guess that'll work, I guess. Okay. Then I'm going to take my button and add some adhesive onto that. Actually, I probably should put it right on here. There we go, just a little. And then that goes right on top of there. Like that. Now I haven't really decided, let's see, do I want to add this to the card or not, or just leave it as is? I think, I think I'm going to leave it just like that. So there you are, card number 5 in the Valentine 14 card challenge. A simple little note card that you could give to a guy. I hope you enjoyed this project. Thank you for joining me. I look forward to being with you again. Have a great day.